Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, Patricia, as we know, our loved ones, they start to age a little bit, and then we find ourselves worrying about their safety while driving on the highway, especially during the holiday times, of course, because, I mean, they could be dealing with like hearing loss or just delayed reaction times while driving. But lucky for us, we're going to get some insight from attorney at law, Randy from Huffman Huffman, to help us with those uncomfortable conversations. Welcome back to the show. Randy, how you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm doing great.
Good, good, good. Now, so what the topic is today is about driver safety awareness, right? But more for the seasoned citizens, I call them, right? The seasoned citizens. Yeah. So what are some of the tips that they should be more mindful of in their family members when it comes to, I guess, driving on the highways and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Driving skills change or can change as we age. And so older drivers, they just need to assess their driving skills, their hearing, their vision, their reaction times. Scheduling regular appointments with their doctors is also important because that could identify changes that they may not be aware about. Also, as we age, maybe we're on medications, make sure that we're aware of the side effects. If we need to change our driving habits, just driving during the day rather than at night or during busy times, that's also something that we can do as we age and get older.
Okay.
Wow. Very important tips that you just mentioned. And now, I know it's a very sensitive topic when it comes to our own grandparents, just to tell them exactly how the situation can be addressed. So now, we're gonna play a little bit, just gonna show a demonstration, how Quincy now we can address that, and you're gonna tell us if we're doing the right way or the wrong way. So I'm gonna play grandma, and you're gonna be my grandson.
Okay.
Are you ready for that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, ready for that? Okay,
Yes.
action. Okay, grandson, I need to go to the store. I need to buy some gravy for my Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday, but I don't find my glasses.
Oh, what? I'm sorry, Meemaw Patty. The last time you went driving, remember a tree jumped out and hit you?
No, how dare you say that, grandson? I don't remember that.
So was I respectful in talking to my Meemaw?
I think so. It's a difficult conversation to have. Just based on that situation or scenario, the thing is, as our loved ones age, start having that discussion with them early about their driving.
Okay.
Because you don't want to have that discussion right after an incident happens.
Exactly.
Because then they may get
exactly, grandson.
They may get defensive about it. They may maybe hide some things from you. So having that conversation and supporting them and knowing that, if they do drive less or not at all, that they have support. There's ride-sharing apps, there's family, there's ways that you can support their mobility and their independence so that they don't get into accidents or feel like they have to force themselves to drive.
I love actually the way that you resume this scenario, because it is important. This is our loved ones, our family members, and don't do that again. Don't remind me what happened.
Well,
see, that's why we have the lawyer with us to remind you how you address your grandparents.
Of course, and I also know that with the grandparents or with the older family members, it is not lost on them that they do have to be responsible too, and actually accept that, okay, somebody from a family said, hey, look, you probably should be a little bit more careful. So that's cool. Now, as far as an older driver is concerned, when they're involved in an accident, like, what's the first thing that they should do?
Well, I think the most important thing is to get medical treatment.
Okay.
It's important sometimes when our older drivers, they get injured, they don't know, they may not feel like they're hurt, but being older, that any injury could lead to complications and other issues. And so getting checked out is important. And then for anybody who's in an accident, documenting the accident, taking pictures of the property damage, of injuries. And then the other thing is, especially for older drivers, is to go and get a consultation with an experienced attorney.
Right away, exactly.
There are issues on liability where the insurance companies may try to blame the older driver based on stereotypes. And then on damages, older drivers may have some issues.
Okay.
And the attorney will be able to separate out the pre-existing issues from the injuries from the accident.
Yeah,
Right,
very important.
And that's
very
why
important.
they should call Huffman
and they should call Huffman Huffman brothers-in-law.
Yeah.
Yes.